Today we are going to transform your driving distance. Okay, so most of you now will understand the basic setup in the driver. Okay, so we know the ball's forward in our stance, we know we want a little bit of tilt behind the ball, and that should give us the correct setup to sweep up on the ball. However, when I teach a lot of golfers, and many of you out there will be watching this, they fall into a trap, okay? And what that is that when that ball gets forward in the stance, what most of us tend to do is we tend to get our shoulders very open, okay? So we start to position our body that's more in line with the ball, okay? Shoulders get open, and what tends to happen is that we come across the ball, but not only that, even if you don't come across the ball, your low point tends to get beyond the ball, okay? And that's the key thing, the low point, okay? So I could hit a shot here with my normal club speed. If we just show you this, so I've got the ball forward, I've got what I feel like I'm tilting back on the ball, and I can put my normal swing on it, and you can see that even at a relative club speed there, 103, it's a bit low for me at the moment, but you can see that my low point is 8.3 inches after the ball. Even though I felt like I had the ball forward and I was doing everything what I feel like I should be doing, you can see that that distance is way down, okay? So carry 232, total 256. So the big factor, the big issue here is that low point control, okay? And you can see how that links in to the attack angle, okay? So what I want you to do is when you're taking your setup, okay, so we're going to get the ball opposite that lead heel, we're going to tilt behind the ball, we're going to stay behind it where our head's very much in this position, but where most people go wrong from as we come down, they get very much on top of it, okay? That sternum gets too much on top of the ball, and that's where that low point kicks in. We swipe across the ball, low point after, and you can see how much distance we're losing, okay? So what I'm going to try and feel is that as I'm swinging through, I'm going to feel like my head's staying behind the ball. So as you're coming into it, I want you to feel like you're looking at the back of the ball. Again, if you look at any of the top drivers out there, what you'll see is as they're coming into the ball, that head's staying behind the ball, sweeping up, and that should change that low point, change that attack angle, and hopefully get us a bit more distance. Okay, so same position, same routine, but I'm now going to try and feel like my head is staying behind the ball. Okay, so interesting enough, I actually even swung a bit slower then, but all of a sudden, if we look at that low point, 3.6 inches behind, because we want that club head bottoming out behind, attack angle 3.3 on the up, further carry, further total. So let's ramp it up a little bit now. Let's try and get back up to that club speed. As we get familiar with all these changes, you can start to increase the speed a little bit. We're going to try and feel that head stays behind the ball. Okay, so similar club speed, slightly quicker, but we can see a massive difference in that low point. That low point is actually now 5.9 inches behind. Okay, so again, think about it. That low point is in here, and then it's on its way back up, hitting the ball. Attack angle goes up 5.7 degrees, and then all of a sudden that distance jumps massively up to 281. So today, just going to give you an idea of what happens with that upper body, especially your head. As soon as we get on that lead side and your head starts to cover it and get in front of the ball, we can put as much speed as we want in it, but we're never going to get that distance. As soon as we get behind it, keep that head behind, control that low point where it's bottoming out early, sweeping back up, you're really going to benefit from extra distance. As always guys, if you would like a more tailored approach to your game, reach out on Skillest. There's a 25% discount code in the description below. As always, please like and subscribe, post any comments down below. Look forward to seeing you again very soon.